Real quick, I'm going to show how to add materials to surfaces such as the walls and the floor for when you're trying to create rendered images. So the first thing that you're going to do is click on the Manage tab and then click Materials. Then you're going to click the plus and then click New Material, and you're going to click Appearance and click on Image. Now, I am working on changing how the wall looks like. So I've already saved an image of the color of a wall that I want. So I'm going to click Open. Then I'm going to rename it to, let's say, green paint. Then I'm going to just click OK. And then modify. And there's this little thumbnail right here. Then I'm going to click. And then you got to make sure that you have green paint selected. Don't click Done. And then that's how you get some new paint on your wall. So now we're going to change the floor. So we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go to Manage, Materials, plus Create New Material, Appearance tab, Image, and I already have a floor that I want. I'm going to change this to a square just because it looks nicer. Now, right now, the how much of the floor is seen is probably really small. So click Edit Image, and see all this is within a 1-foot ratio. That would be really small and really not wanted. So what you're gonna do is change the scale to 8, and it's gonna change this cube over here. And see, the panels are a lot bigger. That's what you would want. So go back to Modify, click on the Paint tab. Now I just realized that I forgot to change the name of the material. When you forget to do that, it gets a little hard when you're in other settings to find it. So that's why when I name my things, you got to do an underscore wood flooring, just so that it's faster to find. Modify, Paint tab. See, and then if I ever do anything with an underscore, then only things with underscore will show up. So, So you got to click on the material that you want and go to the floor. See, now the floor has changed. Then real quick, I'm just going to do the countertop right here. So again, Manage, Materials, then Create New Material, Appearance tab, Image, click on the texture that you want, and rename it. Underscore Granite. Now, there's also other things that you could play around with, like reflectivity, trying to get it more shiny is something that can be done. But it's really up to you and what you want it to look like. And I don't mind a little reflectivity, so I'll just add it. Then you're going to click on the generic model. Generic models, you just can't, for some reason, just paint. You have to, it just doesn't work. So you have to instead go to click on it, edit in place, then it'll allow you to go to modify paint. And whenever you're having trouble reaching a surface, just click tab until it selects it over. And as you can see, we got ourselves a granite countertop. Now, if you feel like the texture is too small, you can always make it bigger by how I showed earlier, by just going to the going back to manage materials, finding again the granite, and editing the image so that the scale is bigger. Probably not too big. So I'll go for 2 feet. Click OK, and it makes it a little bigger. And that's how you add materials to surfaces.